What's up, everybody? The recovery here, guys. I'm going to share a crazy story from my past. This was back when I was in active addiction. I had done bath salts for, I don't know, the first time pretty much ever. Um, it didn't seem like it was all that different from most speed until I got into, until it got like, I don't know, into hour 6 or 7. And this stuff it was like meth, but it would make you extra aggressive. Um, so, guys, what happens with this? I'm actually calling my brother to have him kind of tell the story with me. Me and my brother done assaults all day together. We're partying, whatever, using. What's up, brother? You're on here live with me. So this just kind of came to me earlier today. I was thinking about it, and it just reminded me of the crazy stuff you do when you're using. And so my brother's blind. I'm partially blind. That was the first time we ever did bath salts, I think, wasn't it, Tom?
Yeah, it was.
So.
And that crazy girl that rode with us to get it was like undressing.
Yeah. So yeah, and the craziest thing about it was when we got into it, we had your friend take us out to fight on the side of like an old country road, and
nobody called the cops.
Yeah. I even remember. I think I had him tie a shirt around my head to make sure I couldn't see it all. And it just shows, man, the craziness that you go to, and that wasn't something we normally would do. What's up, Christy M? Yeah. So I just, it hit me that just how crazy we must have been and looked. I can't believe Jason
took. It turns you into a different person, totally. Your mindset's just crazy.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm just grateful, man. I ain't gotta live like that anymore. That was crazy. And I think we went back to the same apartment that night after we fought and everything. And yeah, we went on and squashed it. But yeah, I share some of these old stories just to show the lengths we can go to, man. And not to glorify it, but so how many months have you been home, Tom?
3
months now. Awesome, man. So
my insurance going, got teeth.
Yeah, heck yeah, man. You getting all your medical stuff? Yeah, got all your medical stuff caught up. That's awesome, man. Awesome. Well, bro, I just wanted to share a little bit of that story, and it hit me. I wondered if you remembered it,
Yeah.
So
crazy stuff.
All right. Hey, we definitely got through it, man. I'm proud of you, man, and I'll keep.
Proud of you for what you're doing with recovery, man. That's awesome.
Awesome, bro. Hey, I'll be praying for C's too. I'm dropping my number in the comments so people can call in if they want. But so I'll holler at you later, all right?
All right, love you, brother.
Love you, man. Yeah, so guys, I just wanted to share a little of that story because it was just so crazy. Me and my brother, getting this crazy fight to where we actually, we got in the car together to drive somewhere to fight. And that wasn't like us, man. Yeah. My brother's out. He's been out for 3 months doing all right. Guys, I'm doing call-ins if anybody wants tonight. Just to call in, talk about what you're grateful for in your recovery. It's just awesome to be able to not have to, be in the streets like I used to be or live the way I used to have to live day to day even. I'm glad my kids have stability, man. That's a huge blessing. I was hoping a few more people jumped on the chat, but either way, if not, guys, no matter where you're at, the reason I was sharing that story is this crazy situation where I was getting evicted at the time from the apartment I lived at when this fight with me and my brother took place. It was only a couple months later that I caught the case that got me into recovery and on my way what's up, Nicole from Real Talk Recovery? How you doing? You missed it. I was talking about me and my brother's first time doing bath salts. We actually had got into it after using it, and we got this fight going. We got his buddy to actually drive us out on the old country road so we could fight. My brother's completely blind, so I let his buddy tie this shirt around my head so I can't see either. And I grab him and I let him square up with me and get a hold of my shoulders, and we get in a little tussling match. And we had our little fight. Ended up going back to my apartment and still using the rest of the night, but that was about a month prior to me catching the case. It got me on the way to getting clean. So just crazy, the lows we go to, the things we'll do when we're out there using, shout out to my brother though, man. He's got 3 months that he's been home from prison. He's doing awesome. What's up, Mark? Good to see you in here, man. Yeah, he's been home for 3 months, guys, and he's doing really good. He's staying sober. He's been able to be there for his daughter. His daughter is my niece, guys, the one who broke her back, and she jumped off the top tier in jail. But that's his daughter, so he's been able to be there for her. He's been sober. So that's awesome, guys, to see him just keep on that, and be able to be there for his family. Cool. That's awesome, Mark. I'm glad you got to see the whole story. But yeah, so he's been doing really good. For my brother, 3 months is a long time for him to be home and not drink. He's a really bad alcoholic. He's been doing awesome though. He's working a program. He's been honest, that's one thing, in recovery. That's why I believe like in the the fourth and fifth step, guys, it's sitting down and talking about our falls and our wrongdoings and things and our part in things with our sponsor. The reason we do that is to humble ourselves a little bit. Because a lot of times we're always you, at least for me, I'm one that it's a lot easier for me to focus on another person's issues as opposed to what's that? Relapse when your brother. I don't get that, Nicole. But yeah, my brother, like I said, he's been doing good since he's been home from prison. He's only been home 3 months. So shout out for Tom for staying sober. I'm really happy for him. Christy M, glad you're over here. I appreciate everybody, all the subs, guys. I think we're at 588 and everybody means the world to me. This stuff keeps me in line and keeps me going as much as it probably does anyone else, guys. But with my family, it's kind of tricky because as much as I'd love to be closer to my brother, I got to pick my relationships, especially ones that have been toxic. I got to be careful with them because, it's so easy for someone to pull you down rather than us to pull them up, especially when we've used together. Dago Viking, what up, man? Good to see you in the house. Guys, if anyone wants to call in, I'm dropping my number again in the comments. We could talk about whatever you want, but I know for myself, man, just living an honest life, man, is so much more fulfilling than the life I used to live, even though I'm what you would call a square, but you know what? I love it. It's what life's about for me. Getting, being able to be a big part of my daughter's life. I couldn't imagine not being a part of my kid's life, guys. My brother, that's why I'm glad he's doing really well, is he's able to be there for his daughter right now. And she's going through a lot with, having the injuries she has. And he's been in and out of her life, and that's one reason, I really don't want to be an inconsistent father. But yeah, Dago Viking, good to see you in here, man. Anybody can call in if they're welcome, guys. But if not, we're going to go ahead and talk about, anybody got any crazy stories of stuff they did, man, when you were out there. Sorry to start the live stream off with kind of a crazy off-topic story, but I thought it was kind of funny, two blind guys fighting out there whacked out on bath salt, Yeah, for sure. So guys, man, I appreciate the support, from Nicole. She's been awesome. Guys, if you ain't been over there, check Real Talk Recovery out. But been an awesome supporter ever since I've been at 100 subs or lower. I appreciate everybody who's been here, guys. This stuff is awesome. I'm hoping to grow it, bring better content, and just do better things, guys. We got a collab with Dr. B coming up Saturday, so I'm working on out if I'm going to do that in a live stream or how I'm going to do that. But we're going to kind of do a interview with Dr. B and let him kind of share the importance of just the numbers, the facts, getting everything from a doctor who is gracious enough to come on YouTube and share his medical knowledge on here. Guys, I think everybody gets too caught up on the abstinence, on the maintenance and abstinence thing. It's about self-betterment each and every day. It's not about, it's about lifting each other up. And that's the thing is, you guys lift me up in the comments, and I hope me sharing my recovery, it helps you guys. But so guys, I'm glad for everyone dropping in tonight. I think I'm going to probably cut it a little. I don't know. I'm going to hang out here with you guys for a few. You guys, if anybody wants to call in, I'm going to throw my number up here in the chat and one more time. But yeah, so guys, just my biggest thing I'd say, man, if you're still out there reach out, get honest, and just start doing, just start today, man, because with the dope that's out there, guys, tomorrow might not come. It's scary, man. I actually got a Narcan kit I keep in my car because it wasn't just maybe 18 months ago, a guy right up the road died in McDonald's parking lot a half mile from my house. And, I wish I would have had a Narcan kit then because to me, I hear people say, oh, they've been Narcan more than 3 times. They shouldn't get Narcan. Man, that's crazy. That's someone's kid. You got to look at it this way. If someone's Narcan 20, 30 times, hopefully the 30th time's when they get sober. But I hear people say that and it just drives me crazy because that's someone's child, to say that you don't think someone should be Narcan more than 3 times, guys, that's a topic. It makes me sick because that's a human being, that's a human life, and no one starts off in this game, guys, to be a dope fiend. What's the F about there, Merc? Am I buffering, guys? So yeah, but to me, I think you should, people should be Narcan. There should be no limit on it for people to be upset that someone's been Narcan multiple times. I get, I see some people make comments that, about the comparison to Narcan and the steroid shot for like kids that are allergic. And I get the people where people's upset with that, but to me, it's a life. And hating someone just because they're an addict. No one wants to be in that spot. That's all I'm going to say. Definitely, guys, if you can have a Narcan kit on hand and have it with you, guys, because you'll never know when you might need it. I think most people, most doctors will give them to you freely pretty much now. So, guys, get a Narcan kit, keep it with you, because I'm telling you, there's been 2 occasions prior to me getting a kit that I could have used one, and one of them could have saved someone's life. So, guys, if you don't have a Narcan kit, talk to your doctor, get one. even if you're not in active addiction. I'm not in active addiction, but you just never know when you can run across a human being and you might be able to save their life. So, guys, get a Narcan kit. I know that's a little off topic, but I believe most insurances will provide it. Do it. I'm telling you. We all know this epidemic. You know, there's plenty of people who are out there suffering. Chances are, if you never use the Narcan kit, it's better to have it and never use it. You know, but it's better to have it because you never know. You could save a life, guys. So Cindy's Journey. I'm so glad you're up here, guys. I'm gonna probably jump off here, y'all, because it's about time for my little girl to get ready for bed and all them things. Guys, I'm just grateful today that you know, my life's so much different. Sometimes I get anxiety trying to relate back to my past when I was in jail, or you know, my past in active addiction, and you know, I don't know why I get such anxiety about it. I guess I know, you know, how easy I could fall back into that life. But so, you know, guys, all I want to say is change is possible. If anyone's out there struggling, get at me in the comments. I'll help you find resources in your area. You guys, if anyone wants to come on and share your story, please get at me in the comments. Would love to have some people come on and share their recovery and where they're at or any of their stories. So get at me in the comments, guys. Everyone stay up and stay sober.